Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckatini, and what I got for tonight is I'm going to break down another big man who Arkansas and Coach John Calipari may be targeting because of this 5 years, play 5 years in 5 years, and this new rule that a judge has come with, and so a lot of teams are scrambling around looking for another player to try to help them out. And Arkansas here, this is a guy here. I've brought you two already, exactly, really three, and this is the fourth one. And I've got probably two more to go on my list. And this young man right here is a big guy, man. He's 6'10", 260. He's a big old center, a true five from Nigeria. And could he be Arkansas's next signee in the portal? Is he a target of Arkansas? And this is Emmanuel Ogbole breakdown. This is a name that I've heard that Arkansas is interested in, could be interested in, at least kick the tires to see what kind of interest he would have. And he is a fifth year, play that 5 for 5 or 5 in 5, however you say that. The new ruling that came down, and so this is a fifth year big post need, So if you're looking for a post player, a true center, a defensive center, this could be your man right here, and this could be what Arkansas is looking for. I don't know. I don't know if they're actively recruiting him. I don't know. This was just a name that was put out there that Arkansas would probably have interest in, and that Emmanuel Ogbole, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right there, that he would have interest as well. So he's a really interesting player, man. He's fun to watch. So I'm going to break him down, do an in-depth breakdown of him. I'm going to show you PowerPoint, what I think of him, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of video. There's not much out there, but I do have a few clips to show of him, and he's exciting, man. He's he's a big guy. You can see here, big old defensive center. He has some offensive plays too in there, but man, he could be a good one. Definitely, he'd make a team better for sure. All right, so let's get into it. Come along with me. Let's have a good time. Let's break him down and see what Arkansas might be offering. So here's my first slide. I'm going to move myself over here. And this is Emmanuel Ogbole. He's a Rutgers center transfer breakdown. He's 6'10", 260, and he's a true five. He's a center. Brings you rim protection, and this is a portal or waiver watch. And I think he played all last 4 years at Rutgers. And I'll talk about that a little bit more here in a minute. Now, here's his player snapshot. Like I said, he's 6'10", 260. He is a center, a true five, and he is a senior. This will be his fifth year. He's from Nigeria, Ane Adoka, from Excel Model Secondary School. He went to Monroe College JUCO before Rutgers, so played a year of JUCO there. He's a three-year Rutgers player with 67 games and 45 starts. And that was reported by On the Banks that I had read. So he's already played 3 years in the Big Ten. I believe that's what Rutgers is in now, is in the Big Ten. And so that's a lot of good experience. And, he's not a freshman coming in from high school. This is a grown man that's already played 3 years of major college basketball. Now, he's more of a physical defensive center than a featured offensive hub. Yeah, you're not going to feature him on offense, but he is a defensive center. He's good at what he does. Now, here's his development path, and he went from Nigeria to Monroe College and then to Rutgers. While at Monroe, he averaged 12 points and 8 rebounds, 69% from the field, which, is a lot of putbacks and dunks and stuff like that. And then he also averaged 2 blocks per game, showing his defensive strength there. Rutgers gradually expanded his role from reserve to starter. He earned an undergraduate degree in academic All-Big Ten recognition. I think he's got 2 or 3 degrees, as a matter of fact, now that I've read. Even since I've done this, I read a little bit more tonight on him. And so, yeah, very impressive young man here. So we went from raw tools to JUCO dominance to a Big Ten role. So, guys, got a lot of experience. Here's his production is really good, too. Look at his long arms down there, man. This is a big guy, big upper body, strong, long. In 34 games, he started 30 of them. He's averaged 19 minutes per game, 5 points and 6 rebounds with 1 block. I mean, that's a pretty good stat line there. Just a lot of production. 5 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block, 60% from the field, 54% from the free throw line, which we'd really like to see that get up, of course. His role would be a low usage center who impacts possessions without needing touches. You know, I think if you get him, he definitely kind of him and the big boy Caleb Urigo. Excuse me, I forgot his name. Caleb Urigo. They could tag out there at the 5. Cooper Bowser could play some 4 and 5. Meekins could play 4 and some, maybe some 5 too, depends. But anyway, his scoring comes mostly from dump offs, putbacks, rim runs, and deep seals. That's where his offensive game comes from. Free throw shooting is a real issue and limits his late game value because some teams may foul him if he gets a breakaway dunk or a putback or a dump off. They can foul him. And so that's something he needs to work on. Shot blocking and rebounding are his calling cards. He's really good at both of them. In JUCO, he averaged 2 blocks a game. Here in major college basketball at Rutgers, he averaged 1 block a game and 6 rebounds. That's really good. So what pops on film? Ogbole looks most comfortable when the game is physical and near the rim, and that's true. He has a big frame. He's hard to move off his spot. He's big, he's wide, he's long. Long arms help him contest without needing perfect position. So you don't have to be in perfect position. He still can contest your shot. You see him here blocking the shot out on the perimeter in the picture on the left. Screens with contact, then dives hard to the rim. That's what he does. He screens and he dives hard to the rim, get an offensive putback or to get an alley-oop to him. Offensive rebounding creates extra possessions, and that's huge in Coach Cal's system, where they can get a lot of putbacks. He has real value against teams that play through traditional centers. And his identity is just really a big old physical rim runner. He looks to be pretty agile, even though I don't have much of that on the film. I'll show you. But you can tell he can run. He's not a big old clogger. He can get up and down the floor. But anyway, so yeah, that's what pops on film. His offensive role, his best actions are ball screens, high and low seals, like getting somebody on his back, pinning them, and then dunker spot catches where he can just catch it and dunk over somebody. He finishes efficiently when guards create the advantage. He's, like I said, he's not going to go out on the perimeter and shoot the ball. He's a low post guy around the basket, dunks, alley-oops, putbacks, things of that nature. He can punish switches by burying small defenders under the rim. And he's big and wide, hard to get around him. Now, not a floor spacer. There's no real three-point element to his game at all. He needs cleaner hands or touches. He needs cleaner hands and or touch and better free throws to become more than just a role big, a big player, just a role player, a big man that just has a certain role that he can carry out. So anyway, we want him to get a little bit more than that, so for sure. Now, defensive rebounding, this is where the Arkansas conversation gets real. 6 rebounds under 19 minutes is strong role player production. 1 block per game gives him real rim protection value. Best guarding and drop coverage around the paint and against post touches. That's his best area to guard for him. That's his biggest strength. He could struggle if asked to switch smaller guards in space. He could, but Arkansas, I don't see them doing that. A lot of times they will switch. Like the guards and wings will stay out on the wing or the up top, and then if they switch, the post men stay low, and they just switch. That way you're staying in your area, and you're not asking somebody like Emmanuel here to go out and cover somebody on the perimeter. That would be tough for him to do. So, yeah. Now, here's the best game, show the upside. So, versus UNLV, he had a career night, 21 points and 13 rebounds. And then versus Lehigh, he had scored a double-double, 16 points and 10 rebounds. So, you see, he can have really good games. This guy's a pretty good player. Not pretty good. He's a good player. And for what he does, he's very good at it. Defense, rebounding, shot blocking, all that kind of stuff, very good at it. So when he gets touches early and stays out of foul trouble, the ceiling is a real front court stabilizer. And he is a front court stabilizer. He stabilizes everybody. He helps everybody out, screening, rolling, playing defense. And that gives you stabilization. You get stabilized with that. Now, Arkansas's fit under Calipari here for Ogbole. He adds size without needing offensive volume. He gives Arkansas a veteran who has started in the Big Ten. He can protect young forwards from playing too many minutes at center. So instead of having to put maybe Abdul Toure or who's the other guy we have here? Mika Murinen. Couldn't think of his name. Instead of having to put them at center, Emmanuel come in and play those minutes if we need him. He's useful in games where we need rebounding, screens, and rim protection. That's where he's very useful. And would pair best with shooting and downhill guards around him. And that's what he has. That's what he will have. He has guards that can get to the basket. We got some that can shoot. And so, yeah, a lot of that. So here's my final take for a watch some video of him. Ogbole is a veteran, physical, defense-first center who could give Arkansas real rebounding and rim protection. So that's very exciting there. If his eligibility clears, of course, and they say they've got this 5 for 5, but you got to get eligible. You got to find some way to do that. And once he does that, to me, he'd be ready to go. So his best case is to get 15 to 20 hard minutes, anchor the paint, finish easy looks around there 15 to 20 minutes. His realistic role is like a matchup center, a rotation big, rotating 2 or 3 of them, and a foul and physicality buffer. So he does have a good role with the team. Just needs to we just need to get him eligible if this is who Arkansas wants. This is who John Calipari wants. Now, the risk is he's got limited offense and free throws, shrink his minutes in faster games, so that could hurt him if he does not get that a little bit better. The verdict here, my verdict, says that he's worth monitoring if Arkansas wants a veteran post defender. It's kind of what Coach Cal thinks he needs. From what I heard, they kind of want this veteran post defender that can get in there and play defense and rebound. Not looking for a big-time scorer because we got a lot of that already, and we will have that. But for right now, we're just looking at that veteran post defender. And I know he can do it for sure. All right, now let's get over here and let's watch a little video. Like I said, I don't have much, and it's going to come right here off of this. And this is just kind of a end of the season little video. They have text over it. We're just watching for the basketball. I'm not really reading any of it. This is Emmanuel Ogbole. Excuse me, I apologize. And here in a minute they'll start showing some clips of him right here. Here we go. See how big he is. Just a really big, muscled up guy. Here he is. Boom, boy, attacking the rim. That was off a screen and roll there. I've seen that full play before. Just a different angle from what I've seen right here. Good offensive move, just powering through somebody. You saw his defender go crashing. There's a good shot. He can attack the rim himself. Good touch around the basket. There's an offensive putback. Just a big, strong guy. There you go, offensive putback, dunking it home. Right here, same thing. Good cut to the basket. Here he is powering through it, a defender there, showing good touch, just getting it up on the rim, let it find its way home. Left-handed right there. He is amphibious. Actually, that's ambidextrous. But anyway, there he is throwing that alley-oop. Big, strong guy down there. Really impressive. There's a block, man. Where did he come from right there? That was a heck of a block. Here we go, offensive rebound, going up strong, scoring. That's against Michigan State, too. So yeah, really exciting video there. Fun to watch. Emmanuel there, man, he's a heck of a player, and he definitely could help Arkansas. He's going to help somebody for sure. And I don't know what I just did, but anyway, let's see if we can get out of that. Okay, we'll just stop right here. But anyway, definitely will help somebody if he's able to play, get eligible. Love for it to be Arkansas. If that's who Coach Cal wants. I trust in Coach Cal totally. He knows what he needs a lot better than I do. You know, he knows what he needs. He knows what his team needs. And if this is who he wants, I hope we get him, and I hope he ends up at Arkansas. And I hope he has a great career while at or a great season while he's at Arkansas. He'll only be able to play 1 year. But anyway, man, Emmanuel Ogbole, heck of a player. Really excited about him. You know, if Arkansas does get him, he's just a physical specimen, good player. So anyway, that's about all I got here on this video, man. I'm excited about Emmanuel Ogbole. I wanted to bring this to you quick as I could, even though I'm yawning and burping and everything else. I wanted to get it to you. I started working on it last night. I just did not have time to do it. I couldn't find 30 minutes to work on it. But anyway, man, really excited about him. And you know, if this is who Coach Cal wants, I totally agree. I go with it. But anyway, that's all I've got. I just want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me that thumbs up, then subscribe to the channel, and then click that notification bell. That way you get notified when I have any new videos. And at least I try to do at least one a day. So anyway, I try to do that. So come back, click that notification bell, come back, watch some more, leave me some messages on some videos. Tell me what you think. Let's have a conversation going. I love talking Arkansas sports, Arkansas basketball, whatever. Oh, excuse me, I say that's late. I'm sleepy. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like I say, just hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and then come back and leave messages and click that notification bell. I'd love to have you back. And I just hope you have a great day or a great evening whenever you're watching this. And in signing off, where's my thing here? As always, go Hogs.